When the police catch up, why do some drivers choose panic over compliance, even when it only makes things worse? At first, this looks like another stolen vehicle recovery. A Honda flagged. Deputies moving in. Traffic flowing normally. At first, this looks like another stolen vehicle recovery. A Honda flagged. Deputies moving in. Traffic flowing normally. But within seconds, the driver makes a choice that turns an already serious situation into something far more dangerous, not just for police, but for everyone sharing the road. From dashcam and bodycam footage, what unfolds next isn't a calculated escape plan. It's panic in motion, sudden acceleration, erratic lane changes, a driver trying to outrun consequences rather than think past the next second. And the most important moment in this pursuit doesn't come at the crash. It comes earlier, when one reckless decision quietly seals how this chase will end. As you watch how this unfolds, think about this. When a suspect chooses to run through heavy traffic, who do you think they're really putting at risk? The police, or everyone else on the road? This pursuit began with a stolen vehicle, already a serious offense, but not one that automatically leads to a high-speed chase. What dashcam footage shows repeatedly in cases like this is a familiar pattern. The moment a suspect realizes the stop won't end with questions or a warning, fear takes over. Stolen vehicles often carry more than just one charge. There may be prior offenses, outstanding warrants, or weapons inside the car. For many suspects, stopping feels like the end of the road, literally and legally. Instead of thinking long-term, the driver focuses on one thing: creating distance. And that's what happens here. The Honda accelerates into active traffic. Not onto an empty highway, but into crowded streets where civilian drivers are forced to react in real time. This isn't a strategic escape. It's a stress response. Fight or flight translated into horsepower. As the pursuit continues, the footage highlights two very different behaviors unfolding at the same time. On one side, the suspect drives erratically zigzagging through lanes, pushing gaps that barely exist, relying on other drivers to brake, swerve, and yield to avoid disaster. On the other side, law enforcement operates with restraint and coordination. Multiple agencies become involved, not to intensify pressure, but to manage space. Franklin County deputies, Columbus police, and Pickerington officers communicate positions, allowing the pursuit to stretch out rather than compress. This spacing is intentional. Crowding a panicked driver increases the chance of a catastrophic mistake. By maintaining distance, officers reduce pressure while keeping visual contact. Civilian drivers play an unspoken role as well. Dashcam footage shows cars slowing, moving aside, reacting instinctively to avoid impact. The absence of a multi-vehicle crash here isn't luck. It's collective reaction under threat. Then comes the moment that changes everything. At approximately 6.5 minutes into the pursuit, an object flies from the suspect's vehicle and strikes the pavement. A firearm. Throwing a gun from a moving vehicle is not an act of control. It's a signal of collapse. This single moment explains more about the suspect's mindset than any speed reading ever could. The driver isn't thinking about escape routes or safe stopping points. They're trying to reduce consequences mid-flight, making desperate choices while still moving at dangerous speeds. From this moment on, the pursuit's outcome is effectively locked in. A fleeing suspect who discards a weapon confirms two things simultaneously. There was a firearm inside the vehicle. The driver is making unpredictable, high-risk decisions. For officers, this changes how the situation is assessed. The risk is no longer hypothetical. It has been confirmed. Shortly afterward, control disappears entirely. The stolen Honda crashes and flips onto its side near a major intersection. The pursuit ends not because police forced it to end, but because panic finally outpaced physics. Remarkably, no one suffers serious injuries. Given the traffic density and the speed involved, that outcome borders on the extraordinary. This pursuit illustrates a reality seen again and again in stolen vehicle chases. Running doesn't extend freedom. It compresses options. Every choice the suspect made after deciding to flee removed safer outcomes from the table. Heavy traffic, erratic driving, discarding a weapon. Each action narrowed the path forward until the chase could only end one way. From law enforcement's perspective, the priority was consistent: Contain the risk. Avoid unnecessary escalation. And let the suspect's own decisions bring the pursuit to a close. The most dangerous moments in vehicle chases aren't always the fastest. They're the most desperate. And once panic replaces judgment, the ending becomes a matter of time, not tactics. If this breakdown gave you a clearer look at why suspects run and how a single moment can determine everything that follows, thanks for watching. And Kaminichio, if you want more real footage explained through behavior, decisions, and consequences, consider subscribing and checking out the next video. More insights into police pursuits and the moments that shape them are coming up next.